Ojude Oba is very unique, unlike before, because I think our subjects are now realizing that Ojude Oba is meant for the community, not for the Oba to be shouldered the expenses alone. The way I see them this year, I was a little bit happy, because I can discover that most of the groups are now trooping out to realize that it's their responsibility to acknowledge the handwork of their royal family. Like the former chairman of Radio NCDA have said earlier, I think they are planning, they have their plan, and I've already give my own response that despite that you have your plan, I cannot leave you alone, because at least I know the caliber of people I'm going to invite to the festival. You know, nowadays there are a lot of things happening which was not traditionally acceptable. As a monarch, a royal father, anciently and what we met on ground, the moment you are ordained as an Oba, as a traditional ruler, you don't open your heart in the public, and there are reasons for that. Even in the Holy Land, I've been to Jerusalem separately. There are some areas they will ask you to even cover your heart. They don't allow you to open your cap. You have to cover it up. In terms of Muslim, I don't know why things are going like that. They are in position to explain better. But traditionally, it's not all that right. It's a taboo when you open your cap for public to see, because you are Noba. It's you people are looking up to. Whatever you do in the public, people may like to emulate from it. So, in a nutshell, I can tell you that that system traditionally is not the right system. But I'm not the one to say that publicly for you to tell you that there can be a consequently. Yeah, so, anything that happens, if traditionally, if the ancestors accepted, so be it. So whether there is consequences at the end of the day or not, me, I cannot say anything about that. That depends on the individual community or individual tradition. Well, my message to the royal fathers is, once you are ordained as an Oba, you take the mantle of Obership, you need to abide to the rules and regulation traditionally. If you want to be a pastor, so be it. Go with your pastor's system. If you want to be an allergy, so be it. But the moment you are an Oba, please, once you are ordained as an Oba, as a royal father, as a traditional ruler, I will advise my colleagues to follow the system traditionally, not in a modern way, something that has not been existing, and then you want to practice it. As far as I'm concerned, I've taken it up. Well, my message is that there's nowhere in the whole world there is no hunger. We need to be realistic with ourselves. Nowhere in the country, in the world. The only thing is the governance. If you are in the past 60s, 70s, we are facing the same challenges. But Our leader doesn't sit down and look where the problem comes from. I don't want anybody to be shifting blames to Asiwaju or to any present government. The situation has already, you know, stumbled right from the war going. But I believe the present government are trying their best. And Rome was not built in a day. You cannot say because Asiwaju is just 1 year on the seat. For somebody to be 1 year on the seat, a lot of people are saying the ministers are not good. To me, I buy the idea that if he discovers that there is any minister or anybody who is not ready to work, who is not ready to be honest with him, they should leave the work and let him look for a good people to come in. So that is my own advice. I know with time things will get better, but they have to. It's going to be a gradual something. We know that there is hunger everywhere. We know our people are, hungry and angry as well. Because an angry man is an angry person. But at least just trying to crave their indulgence to make sure that it's not by violence. Since we have already put ourselves in a democratic system, it should be a gradual process with negotiation, not by violence. Because when there is violence, I watched a video recently in Ekiti where our people are selling atarodo, 4 pieces of atarodo for 200 naira. Go to the northern side of the country, their own is even more than the one from the southwest. Is that dollar or whatever? Is that dollar? But because anything that happens, we shift the blames on the dollar rate. It should not be so. And let our people be productive. Because another thing is that we are not productive at all. We are not ready to work. We are looking for dividends of democracy. Leaving people outside. We don't depend on the government returns only. We too should move out. We should look out for what we are going to do. We can do. Look at the China as of today. If you see a small boy from China, the boy must be well productive. He will make sure he produce something that will make him get money. I'm just urging our youths of nowadays not to wait on begging, karaoke, doing all those sorts of things. They too should look for what to do. The blind student that came to me today, when I learned that a blind students are going to study law, I was emotional. How can a blind person study law? But I'm sure if he doesn't pass the exam, they will not give him that opportunity. That was why I decided to support them. I've been supporting them not only today alone, So I'm urging our youth to be well productive. That is the summary of my message.